up, everybody? It's B-Man1313, and we are out here on our pre-ride to the ride today. I'm actually meeting some buddies at 10:30. I took my time, and it's now 9 o'clock here at Dawson Forest. The gates were open. I told myself I would never come back out here. I lied to myself. But I was really killing time. That's really the reason I came out this way. I was by myself. I'm killing time until I can meet up with them. I'm heading north, and if it wasn't open, I'll get back on the nice twisty road and keep on going. But it's open, yay! So here we are. Call this part the pre-ride. I've got a couple roads I'm going to try to hit before I see them. So I don't always like to start here, but then I don't like always to end here. This is the place that has that long river crossing. This is not a creek crossing. This is a river crossing. And so you either start your day out with wet feet all day long until they dry, but they hardly ever dry all the way. Or you end your day with wet feet and have to ride home with wet feet. But part of the fun, right? Came by a few times and it was closed. 3 times, and I said 3 times was the charm. I'm not ever coming back out there. But here I am. Liar. Yeah, it's been a while since I've ridden. Started back up with school, so I don't have all the weekdays off anymore. And just been getting back into the groove. I've been tired. Haven't really gotten to ride. I've had the chances, I just haven't done it. I was just tired. My body was weak. My body was weary. Hear the guns going off over here on my right side. There's a gun range over there somewhere. I always say I want to bring my gun and stop and take a break at one of those. Shoot that bad girl up. But I always forget this place. I say it every time. This place is a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 when all the gates were closed. And the only reason it gets that high of a mark is because of the monstrous river creek crossing we got over here. If it wasn't for that, it'd probably be a 3 or a 4. And then when they open up the gates, it's only happened a few times. I've only seen them a few times open. Oh my goodness alive. This place turns into an 8 or a 9. And part of that is because it's the closest thing to me. Or it's very close to me. It's not the closest one, but it's very close. There's some good stuff out here down these back roads, these side roads that are always closed. I've crossed this river up here quite a few times, and it still always gives me butterflies. It's not the easiest stuff. It's more mind challenging than it is that it's difficult. I usually don't find too many big rocks. You don't really, you dig into some of the rocks. The ground can be a little bit soft sometimes. So the gravel is like riding on, the deep, big gravel they put on roads sometimes. And then the added factor that it's water and you don't want to drop your bike in that crowd. But it's fun. See if we can get a couple pictures. And, that was little bit of a step there. I say it's not difficult. It never has been. Got some ruts going on here. Make it interesting there for a second. And that's about it. That's all the hard stuff. And then here is the big crossing. Doesn't look so big today. It's pretty deep right there. You can see it, but you can't see the rocks. Stay over here to the left, you pretty much, all the sediment kind of gets pushed over here, so it kind of stays there. I kind of always stay left. There's a freaking snake standing right there looking. Can you see it? I was about to step on that rock and take some pictures. There he goes. Woo! Big snakes. Let's go. And my feet are on the pegs, and the water's above my feet. Give way, but I lied about the big rocks. That was one. All right, now I'm on the deep end. That was deeper. Let's go. All right, that's fun. That's fun. The water's warm, which is nice. You got a little warm feet now. Wet, warm feet. When it's hot, it's kind of nice because it cools you down. But now I'll have wet feet the whole day. That can be good and bad. So I got a couple pictures, a couple videos of crossing. That's cool. I had a couple people ask why I don't put on my gloves sometimes, or why I'm riding without gloves. Or one guy said it very nicely, get ready for people to bitch at me about not having my gloves on when I'm riding off-road. And they're right. I agree. I've got all this other gear on. I got boots and pants with armor, and then the jacket with the armor and helmet, And why am I riding around without gloves? There's two reasons I do it. If you ever see me riding without them, there's two reasons for it, and neither one is because I'm hot. One reason is if I have my GPS, my tablet, my phone all running, trying to find new places or trying to navigate a difficult area or a new area, sometimes I keep the glove off because I can't work the electronics, the technology. So I keep it off. Now, it's not right, but it's my easiest way to do that is, that's why I do it. Second reason, a lot of times you'll see me without them is when I'm about to cross a deep creek crossing or a scary creek crossing or one that I'm unsure, basically a water crossing where I want to be able to get the bike back up if I happen to drop or I'm able to pick up the bike. Now, I know gloves shouldn't hinder me from picking up a bike, and so that's why I do it. I like to feel it, and so sorry. Actually, I don't need to apologize to anybody about that. That's my stupidity and my dumbness. I always talk about people do their stupidity and dumbness. If they, get hurt, whatever, that's their fault, nobody else's. Keep keeping gloves off is not going to hurt somebody else. I'm not going to hurt somebody else because I don't have my gloves on. I'm going to hurt myself. So, yeah, that's the reason. That's why. That's when you see me without them. Say, hey, don't forget your gloves. You don't have to bitch at me, but just remind me, hey, don't forget to put on your gloves. This is the second closest dirt to me that starts a nice little loop that I've made. And so, you know, that's usually why. Lawson Forest. Glad you were open this time. You've been on my S list lately.